Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams. I'm glad to be with you all tonight. It is an interesting night. It's a good Tuesday night. I believe that. I think and hope that things are going well for you. They are well for my family and me. My throat may sound a little bit scratchy, but I'm going to get through it tonight. So I hope that you will as well. Bear with me on that. Tonight's one of those nights, too, that I'm really not sure exactly what I'm going to say. Now, I think sometimes those times can be a little dangerous, but I would just appreciate, listening and enjoy a little bit of time tonight. We won't stay too long tonight. It is a school night again, finally. We had the long holiday weekend and we are back to getting school nights again. So I want to say thanks to everyone for watching, whether you're watching us live tonight or if you are watching the replay a little bit later on, you watch it on Wednesday or Thursday or however the case may be. Thank you very much, seriously, for taking the time to spend with me and let me get to spend a little bit of time with you. I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of people tonight. And that was the main part of what I wanted to do and share. I want to say thanks also to all of the sponsors for the Bryan County Patriot, for BryanCountyPatriot.com. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to publish obituaries free of charge to those people who have passed and just to be a blessing. I appreciate the opportunity to get to minister to people in a way that has over the last 3 or 4 years it's just been enjoyable for me. I get to reach out and do things, and it's because of our advertisers, our sponsors, and I'm very, very thankful to each one of you. So I appreciate that. Shout out number one goes to Jerry Lawrence, who has retired from Corner Drug. She was there for 38 years, and this past week was her first week of retirement. And I have always appreciated seeing her when I came into the store and getting to visit and getting to speak with Ashley and all of the staff. And so I shout out to her, shout out to Jerry. Hope you're enjoying your retirement. You well deserve it. And I know that there is an empty spot now where you have spent all these years. I know that you are very much appreciated and will be continued to be appreciated even as your retirement sets in a little bit more. And I know they're going to want you to stop back by and say hi. So yes, hi Michelle, thank you for letting Linda know that we're on. Mike, Corner Drug, longtime Durant institution, no doubt, and I appreciate Corner Drug. One of the first sponsors, one of the first advertisers for the Bryan County Patriots. So I really appreciate them, appreciate Ashley and Jerry. God bless you. Thank you very much for all the time that you've sown, and enjoy the retirement. Don't slow down. Keep going strong, and let God bless you in all of that. And I just speak blessing over you tonight. Without even mentioning that I broadcast sports, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the voice a little bit tonight. Everyone watching, thank you very much again for spending some time here. I also want to give one more shout out tonight, and that is to Teresa Labarico. And she has gone to be with the Lord, and there is an empty spot here already as we miss her. I know that her celebration of life is tomorrow, and an opportunity to get to visit with the family was today, and I did get to do that, get to spend some time with Zeph and Robbie and Ashley and everyone. I appreciated that time. Teresa was an incredibly cool person, and I know we don't have the opportunity on all the BCP live shows to get to talk about everybody who's passed. Hi Penny, thanks for watching tonight. But tonight I'm going to make an exception. And I'll tell you why. If you've been watching BCP Live for any length of time, then you would have seen Teresa show up in the comments section. And she did regularly. This show got started on March 16th, 2020. And I did it out, I did it out of my garage. And it to say that we had humble beginnings is a mild understatement, to say the least. But we got it going, and it was something that I tried to hopefully be a blessing to people during a time of shutdown. And people watched along the way. Some people watched and just kept watching. Teresa was one of those people, and she would take the time in the comments section to say hi, let me know she was watching. After a period of time, I know Zeph wanted to know what was going on. Why is she over here on her phone, and she had the headphones in, and what's she doing? Well, she was watching BCP Live, and eventually she would have Zeph watching too. And she'd tell me in the comment section, because I would reach out to her and say, hey, thank you, Teresa, for watching tonight. Appreciate that. And she'd let me know, hey, Zeph's watching too. So shout out to Zeph as well. But she was always very encouraging, and I appreciated that. I got to meet Teresa in 1997 was the first time that I met her. And I know probably not everyone remembers the year or when you got to meet someone in particular. I remember the year because it was the first year that I started coaching high school basketball, and I appreciated that. Zeph and Big Zeph and Teresa actually started the basketball program, made sure that was a part of getting basketball going at Victory Life Academy then, and this was back in the mid-90s. It gave an opportunity then for some people to come in, and they started the program there. I was not the one who started basketball. I got to start the football program, but didn't start basketball. I came in after a few years and had an opportunity to get to coach Zeph, her son, Teresa's son, in his senior year. And Brandon Johnson, by the way, in his senior year, you may know Brandon. He's one of the vice presidents. I think he may be the president of the Durant location of First United Bank. So you never know how these kids are going to grow up and what they're going to do. But Teresa was always up in the stands. She was always cheering on Zeph and always cheering on our team. And I appreciated that about her then. I appreciate all these years later, nearly 25 years later, that she still cheered me on and she encouraged me. And there are times when, I'm looking at a camera and I don't know if anyone is getting what I'm saying, if it's making a difference at all. What kind of impact is this having? Hopefully it's having a positive impact. That's what the Bryan County Patriot's all about. We want to have a positive impact. We want to reach out. We want to be instructional if we can. We want to be informative when we can, but we want to have a positive impact. And sometimes, I've been known to preach too, but after sharing a word, whether it be from the word or whether it be just, this is something Joey was talking about, Teresa would come on and she'd put something in the comment section and she'd let me know, hey, that was really good, or keep preaching. You just keep on speaking the word. And I can't tell you what a difference that makes for someone to just cheer you on. You don't know if you're making a difference. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what kind of impact it's having. Sometimes could even see the little number of eyeballs that are up there in the corner. Let me know when people are watching on Facebook. If you see this thing's going down or whatever, you never know who's watching and all of that. And Teresa, let me know. Hey, I'm cheering you on. I think there's a cat trying to get in here. I think that would make Dottie happy. But anyway, I just want to say thank you, Teresa. I know that you are with the Lord Jesus Christ right now, and I know that you are in a better situation, first off, than what you've dealt with in recent days and weeks, but secondly, than what any of us will deal with while we're still here. And I know that I'd love to see your name come up in the comment section tonight. It's not going to happen. That's all right. I'm very grateful for you, and I want you to know that. So shout out to Teresa Labarico tonight and her entire family, and I miss you. I remember looking up, one of the first times I saw little notes beside the comments that were there. Teresa's had a little annotation behind it or beside it that said top fan. And I think she was one of the top fans. So I really, really appreciate her. So Teresa, thank you very much. Lisa. All right. I said it was going to be a short show tonight, but there are a couple things that we do need to get through. And if you haven't seen this yet, number one, Lisa says we're having a blood drive Friday from 2 o'clock to 5:15. Now, this is on Radio Road, okay? It's right across the street from Chicken Express. That's right. So, Advance America, having a blood drive there. So, Lisa, and by the way, Lisa runs a great organization. She runs a great business, and I really appreciate her. I'm very, very thankful for her. So you need to stop by Advance America on Friday, blood drive from 2 o'clock to 5:15. This is the one that is right across the street from Chicken Express. Now, let me share one other thing, too, that you all need to know about. I can pull this one up here. There we go. All right. This is going to take place, and this is also on Friday. Also on Friday. This is a benefit. I don't know if you saw that or not. Did you see the Indian taco? This is an Indian taco benefit for the Labarico family, which is going to be on Friday. It will be 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. You can drive through. You can ask for delivery. This is going to help the Labarico family with funeral expenses. So the plates are $10. I know that Mrs. Patriot and I are also going to be taking part in this. And, you know, I will see if I can take part in the blood drive too. I haven't given blood in a while, so I want to see if I can do that as well. I'll check on that. But the Indian Taco Dinner Benefit, it's at 724 West Texas Street, and that's the old Nazarene Gymnasium. You are encouraged to come in off the 7th Street alley. Okay, so that's how you're encouraged to come in off the alley there on 7th Street. Plates again, $10. Donations will be accepted as well, because this is going for, well, the whole thing's going for the good cause to help the Labarico family. So that's what's going on Friday. Blood drive on Friday, 2 to 15, 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. is the Indian Taco benefit. So you want to go take part in that. And you're going to be, look, let me see if I can make the screen big again. You're going to be blessed any way around. If you help out in one, either or both, then you're going to be blessed. There's just something to giving. And if Teresa is listening right now to this in particular, but if she were listening, I know that she'd give me an opportunity to share just a moment. There is something to giving. Okay. Now I realize that we should have hearts and have an attitude to give, not always expecting something in return. You don't always, you shouldn't be giving just to get all the time. Okay. And when we sow into people's lives, then we need to sow into their lives. We need to give, just because it's the right thing to do. But I will tell you that there are also, when you give, this puts laws into motion. Just like if I drop this pin, there is a law that went into motion. It's called the law of gravity. I drop this pin, it can't help but fall down because a law was put into motion. Okay? When you give, the Bible says clearly, give and it would be given unto you. It says very clearly that whatsoever a man sows, that's what he's going to reap. When you give, you put laws into motion, you're going to receive. That's just part of it. And so, yes, should our hearts be, good to just to give sometimes because it's the right thing to do? Yes, but there's something good to giving as well. And you'll find that the more that you give, the more that you're blessed. And anyway, just something I hope to get to share with you on that. I hope you take something from it. I may use this again. So remember the pin drop. I don't want to drop the microphone. I think that if I drop the microphone, I'd have to buy a new microphone, so I don't want to do that. Dottie, you just barely made it. Look, Dottie, the cat opened the door by himself because I think he has opposable thumbs. The dog is in here now. One of the dogs is in here. One of the indoor dogs is in here. I've seen at least one cat, and I think there are 2 cats in here too. So whatever. Yeah, there's one of them right now. Anyway. So thank you, Michelle, for cheering me on. I appreciate that. I need that tonight. Lisa, you are incredibly cool. I have always thought great things about you. So have a great, great blood drive on Friday. I hope I get to see you. If I don't, I can't guarantee it because of the week ahead. But if I don't, I'm cheering you on. And everyone needs to stop by the Indian Taco Benefit at 724. Make sure I read that right. 724 West Texas Street. Come in on the alley off of 7th Street, 7th Avenue, 7th, whatever. It's the old Nazarene Gymnasium. All right. Somebody let me know, because I'm about to wrap this up tonight. Told you it would not be a long one tonight. The important things were that we Gave the shout out to Jerry, and then we gave the shout out to Teresa. Oh, I know. Okay, if you have another minute or so, let me know if I've missed anything in the comment section. Here's what we need to do. I have already talked with Seth Dutton at Southeastern. I have talked with Coach Keith Baxter, the athletic director at Southeastern. Excuse me, and the volleyball coach. So the meetup is on, and I will have a couple of options next week as to where, which nights we want to go. But we are having a BCP Live meetup at Southeastern's Bloomer Sullivan Gymnasium, the home of the Southeastern volleyball team. And we want everyone to come out and let me know if you want it to be a whiteout that night. I'll wear white, or I'll wear blue, or I'll wear gold. I don't have that much gold. So I'll wear white or I'll wear blue, and we'll meet up. And if you have watched BCP Live at any point in time and you just want to come and get to meet some people face to face, some of the people that have been commenting on here, we will do that. That will be here in just a little while. We're going to do it during the regular season of the volleyball season, and it will be a full season. So we'll have a couple of nights that we're going to choose from, and I think I probably will be able to pick that by next Tuesday night. So the meetup is on at a Southeastern volleyball game match, and we'll be there. So we'll be cheering them on. We'll get a chance to get to see some of you all face to face, some of you all for the very first time. So there you go. All right, Lisa says go give blood and get a taco, get a double blessing. There you go. Works for me. All right. You know, the best way to live your life, okay, I'm just postulating here that a very good way to live your life is to do this. One, to be wise. I'm telling you, we all need wisdom. Every one of us needs wisdom. Doesn't matter how smart you think you are, you do need wisdom. And age doesn't make you wise. Age can give you experience, the opportunity for experience. Age sometimes, I mean, I got little laugh lines here. Maybe a wrinkle or two more than I used to have. That came from age. Wisdom, however, comes from God. And he said he'd give it to you if you ask. So number one, be wise. Number two, walk in love. Sometimes that's not easy. I'm not going to say that walking in love is always the easiest thing to do. I will tell you it is always the best thing to do. It is not good to harbor unforgiveness. It is not good to harbor rage. It is not good to constantly be upset. It's not good to be jealous. You're not walking in love when you're jealous either. So walk in love. Good will come when you walk in love. And number three, and this is very important, do not live in fear. Don't do it. Do we live in a time where there's a real virus? Yes, we do. Respect that. Take the precautions you need to. Pray about what you need to do. Pray about the masks. Pray about the vaccine. Pray about those things like that. But don't live in fear. Don't be afraid of these things. Don't be afraid to walk out of your house. Don't be afraid to go to the store. Don't be afraid to go to church. Don't be afraid to love your children and your grandchildren. Don't live in fear. Don't do it. Have respect for the situation. Walk in wisdom, but do not live in fear. Be wise, walk in love, don't live in fear. God bless you. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We'll be back here on Tuesday night again. Hopefully have all the details for the meetup at the Southeastern Gymnasium when we go and do that together. I do appreciate you all. I'm very grateful for every one of you all. Thank you so much for spending time with me on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday or whenever it is that you do. And if you have continued to watch this, especially if you're watching the replay and you've made it all the way to the end, you are a trooper. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Have a great night.